Hello and welcome to our Thursday night live session. We are fighting the Battle of Borodino, and we are getting right into it. So, let me see. I am with... Oh, I don't have... So you're with Bessier, you said?
Yep.
Okay. Someone else is going to handle you, so they'll be with you in a second. Good luck. Nobody's nay, correct? Yep.
Currently, yeah, nobody's in it yet.
Okay. Thank you. I forgot who has you. I think it's Sean Mack. Should be coming. Alright. Prince Progression.
Yes.
Hold on, sorry. Just beginning of the game stuff. Um, okay. So it is 6 a.m. dawn. It's a foggy morning. Uh, you can see through the hazy fog, you can see some movement to the west, maybe a mile away. Looks like the French are getting ready to do something. What are your orders?
If I have them, I'd like to deploy scouts into the trees on my southwest and also ahead of the fliches slightly, just
Okay.
so we have an outer picket. Um, as far as disposition of troops, everything's fine as it is. Infantry should be ready to go forward, and artillery are clear to engage once they are within range. Um, I think the only unit I would move is I want the first cuirassier down by the second grenadiers in the light trees over there. But other than that, everything can stay.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you. Let's see. Lavrov. Alright, General Lavrov, you are in the reserve, the Russian army.
Yes, sir.
It is a cold November day. I think it's November. What date is it? I don't remember.
Cold November's fine.
I should have put a date on there. I thought I did. I vaguely remember it being November.
September. You can
Oh,
put it, you put it in
September.
your
7th
account.
of September. Anyway, it's cold.
Yeah.
It's dawn, a little foggy, and you're kind of in the midst of some scattered trees at the convergence of several roads east of Semenovskaya. What are your
Gotcha.
orders?
Nothing for now. I'm just holding. I'll have actually the men form column if they're not already on the road. Uh,
All of them?
just facing yeah, for now. Just marching column, ready to move as soon as
Well, they're
when
kind
called
of
for.
they kind of are on the road now. Though they're on several roads. Is that all right?
Yeah, that's fine. They don't need to move position. Just don't be fucking around.
Okay, got it. They're
Thank
ready,
you.
eager and ready. All right. Can I delete the markings?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
I can move around stuff, yeah?
Why are you making the little art? Who made the little tiny artillery smokes so tiny?
Well, okay. Can I?
Make a
Oh.
big.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Well,
Yes,
you have to promote us, or we can't duplicate things. So I'm
Oh,
spawning them all into
I'm
pieces.
so sorry, everyone. I forgot about that. You are all
Okay,
being
that makes a lot of
promoted. Congratulations on your field promotions. You're now brevet umpires. Decimus, you want to help too?
So, sorry, I was out of the room right when you said how far infantry can move. You said 5 grids.
If they're on road in column, 10 grids.
Oh wow. Okay.
And then,
You, sorry. To have them in column, I just turned them sideways. Yeah.
I'll be back real fast. Hold on. I'm sorry. I had you and I missed you because I stink.
I don't know if there's much going on, but it's like, do I see, hear anything? Or?
You do not. Well, okay. So it's cold. It's 6 a.m. It's a little bit foggy. You catch some movement through a little bit in the fog to the west, but nothing yet.
Nothing of note.
Did you want to be co-located with Bagration?
I mean, I'll go to Bagration now, yeah,
Okay.
to observe, but yeah, I'll go to him now.
Okay.
For the next turn.
Sounds good.
I feel like my guys are moving a bit too fast.
Do towns
So-
limit movement in any way?
Yeah, they should. Unless I guess you're
Yeah,
on the road.
that's assuming you're not moving along the road.
So for the movement, the column thing's cool, but it takes a lot of time. So it's just easier to just put them on the road, but with that same spacing.
So I just turned them sideways then, and not use the.
Yeah, just leave them in line and put them sideways, but space them out at about what
Okay.
that spacing shows.
I'll turn them back into lines.
And since we have a bunch of people who weren't here before, do we want to have a dispatch umpire?
Leaf is already doing that. You're doing it, right, Leaf? You're still awake?
Okay, and it seems like nobody grabbed Kutusov.
I just got him. I was supposed to have him.
Okay.
So for extra, we went from no umpires to a lot, which is great. So D-Day needs to be assigned, and that's just D-Day, right? No spectator
Yeah.
dismiss. So D-Day, why don't you take Lavrov? Does that work? You hear that?
Okay.
Yeah, you got Lavrov. And I think that'll be good. And then I'll have Bagration and Kutuzov. And that's... we already got combat.
Yep. It's kicking off.
That was fast.
Yeah, and then the French, they've launched a big old bombardment on the Great Redoubt.
Okay, use the big ones, or make them big. You should be able to now.
Oh. What am I doing? How do you make them big? It's just a plus.
Hold down
plus.
the plus.
Just make
Sure.
sure you don't have a piece selected when you do that.
Yeah. Is there combat in the north too? Holy crap. Alright, so for melee combat in the north book, you roll, since it's melee, you roll 2 dice sets for each unit that's attacking.
Okay.
So you can, I just put the 2 dice there, you can roll that, what's there twice for each group of combat.
Okay. Oh wow.
Okay, here we got our first dispatch.
Alright. So on this side, you kind of got to pick on what side's what. So if blue is Russia, then that's 2 disruption on their side because they got a 5. And on the French side, that's 4 disruption. Oh, I forgot to say, the French get +1 attack. Always across the board, just for their ability. So yeah, and then do the same for the other group. So
Are we doing any bonuses for guard infantry?
guard will have morale bonuses, so they will last longer.
Okay.
So for that roll, the lower unit gets 1. They both get 1 disruption on each side. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
And that's it.
And then can artillery move and shoot?
So it takes half a round to limber. Holy crap! Hold on.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
That should be locked. Is that not locked?
No, somebody copied it.
No, it was me. I copied it, but normally you can't.
Okay.
Is this this horse artillery unit just teleported away?
No, where should it
Okay.
be? Let me bring it back.
Yeah, right there.
Alright, so we got artillery barrage on the Great Redoubt.
No,
1, 2,
overall stuff has been done this turn, right?
Overall, yeah, they both have.
Is there any negative modifier for counter battery fire?
No, are they?
Should
How'd they get into?
Oops.
So I would, since they're both just getting there, I wouldn't even roll for the artillery this round. Just show them shooting, but they just barely started, so no
Okay.
impact yet. These guys who are already been there, though, let's see, they get.
There we go.
4, 4.
Oh, jeez. Well, Miloradovich might be regretting his decision in a couple of seconds. So.
Oh, Twitchkov sent a message to Bagration. Would it reach next turn?
Yeah, it wouldn't wait till
Oh yeah.
we do the screenshots.
So, he.
Okay, it would reach next turn then.
Mil-
After you do the
What is that?
screenshots.
Miloradovich just ordered his Cossacks this round,
Ooh, that's
but
bad.
they're way over here. Do they get to move this round, or is it
Yeah.
delay?
So move them like half speed or quarter movement, just to show that it took time for the orders to get there.
Okay.
That's 2. Then
Oh my god.
that was 1.
You got the combat figured out in the south, Kermit?
I think so. Oh, that's another one. So that would... Huh, funny. Oh, forgot about these. Nothing happens. Okay, great.
You good?
Yep.
Then you add the fun smoke. Okay. And then get the dice out of the way. Everyone take screenshots for the people you're responsible for. It is now, we're doing half.
Don't steal Punikovsky.
I forgot, we're doing half-hour turns, so movement's actually double, but it's okay if it's slower because we're already in.
Yeah.
Hey, we got stuck in.
Everyone's a little bit slow moving in the morning. So it's now 8:30 when you do your post.
Great.
And I have Kutuzov.
Yeah, it's this
and
low prod that I got, right?
Who asked that? Yes.
Okay.
Kutuzov. So now it's 6:30, not 8:30.
And will Milvinovich, will he get a screenshot for the cavalry? No, right?
No.
Okay.
For the cavalry, what?
These
Cossacks.
Cossacks
No,
way up in the
Yeah,
north.
so screenshots, make sure they're oriented north up. They should generally be about a mile in diameter, or radius actually. But account for trees and hills and then smoke and whatnot. So it'll get smaller as time goes.
And then this is north?
That's north, yeah, north is up.
Okay.
So yeah, about a mile radius. Obviously less for trees. And once there's a lot of smoke, they shouldn't really be seeing much through the smoke. Which is just starting now, but it's going to get worse.
And we want screenshots with a mile radius or a mile diameter?
Radius.
Okay. All right. Okay. Then. All right. Okay. Wow. I see a lot of stuff.
And there was someone, Barclay de Tolly doesn't have a mic. I'm assuming you figured that out already, but he'll have to type his orders.
Yeah.
I think he's the only one this time.
Yeah, and then right now, Chief is typing at me as well. So
Yeah, he always starts that way. Okay, once you've done your screenshot, you can go get your orders and or your update.
okay.
So make sure when you're doing it, describe, where they can hear artillery, small arms fire coming from. And of course, give a good description of what they can see within the screenshot. All right, I'll be back. All right, gentlemen. The last half hour has been interesting. The French guns are just across a small stream to your west, slightly northwest of your current position, and have started bombarding your position and as well as the Great Redoubt north of you. Your own artillery has answered in kind, and so there's a large artillery duel going on. You can also hear the sounds of battle to the south, beyond the trees, as well as further north out of sight. What are your orders?
Gotcha. By my estimate, how far away are those enemy cavalry from the fort?
The closest one is about 9/10 of a mile. The others are about a mile away.
So by my estimate, they should not be able to reach the redoubt in the next half hour.
Oh, if they charge, they totally could.
They could. Well, Bagration, be careful about that.
So
I've also gotten a report that the enemies there are enemies in the forest around the Utita area. So I might do something there.
I have the same reports. Do you want me to hold here, or are you gonna throw the guards down that way?
No, hold here. Don't give up the fletches yet.
Not
Just
planning
protect your guns from the cavalry. That's my request. You have cavalry of your own, not as much, but they should work for now.
Yep.
But yeah, like I said, protect your guns. If the cavalry's charged, canister them.
Are you staying here, Kutuzov?
I'm gonna go to. Sorry, could you take his orders first, or are you only taking mine?
I'm taking both yours. Just whoever.
Oh, could you take his orders first, please?
Yeah,
I'm just gonna
go
think for a bit.
Yeah, bring the cavalry up closer to the guns to ward off enemy charges and give them orders to target cavalry, especially.
If they do charge, do you want them to charge and meet them in the middle, or?
I think I'd prefer to keep them warding, but yeah, I think that's a good thing. If it's like sure they're going to charge into the artillery, have them meet them in the middle, and have the artillery crewmen pull off so that they can survive.
Okay, got it.
I'm gonna go to meet Lavrov's reserve course.
Okay, got it.
Gotcha.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna have So yeah, since it seems like both Utitsa and the Fletches, I mean, if the enemy placed their guards, cuirassiers, opposite of you, that probably means they're working pretty hard here.
For the record, I want it explicit that the guns should be targeting the cavalry, specifically the cavalry.
Yeah, if the enemy have devoted their guards, cuirassiers in the Fletches, that probably means they're trying to take it, which means I'm gonna start moving some reserves your way. Half of them at least. But yeah.
All right.
Yep, that's it.
Thank you.
James.
Yes.
Got a charge ordered here in the north. You said we're doing double movement now, yes?
Yeah.
So they would move 10. This cav.
Yeah. Who? The cavalry. Yeah.
This cav.
That cav's charging that cav.
Yeah. I don't know what they were ordered to do.
Well, we'll just show.
Leave.
Yeah,
Or sorry. So
Napoleon says he hasn't got a screenshot.
Who? Who was that?
Napoleon.
Napoleon. Oh, that's probably because he was dropped. Where's Napoleon at now? Bessier's.
I'm just gonna measure this.
Bessier.
Think they can make it there. So much.
Yeah. So Kutuz looks like they went to Lavrov, and Lavrov went to Kutuz. So
Well, then we'll have a meet in the middle.
okay.
Alright, I'm gonna do my combat. So 1, 2, 3, 4. -1. -2.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
We still missing book?
I don't know.
Well, the bayonet rules real quick.
Yep, so if they bayonet, roll twice as much dice to represent decisiveness.
Gotcha.
That's basically it. Remember the French get
And then the
plus
defenders get a shot off, right?
Yeah, usually, yeah. So you do.
Yeah, in a 30-minute turn for sure. On the scale. Are these guys gonna form square, or are they just gonna?
That's gonna
I
hurt.
think in 30 minutes they could form a square.
Where's Book at? Did we lose Book? Is he still out there? Oh, he's still doing stuff. Alright, I'm gonna start rolling for him. Just so we're not waiting too long.
Oh, geez,
We
things
got a
do.
Giant cavalry
That's not gonna go well.
fight here. That's 2.
I think just have them form square on the spot. You don't need to.
Yeah, it's a 30-minute turn.
I think they would be surprised, but could form a square.
They can form square in a couple minutes.
Yeah, it's like cavalry. They're not gonna commit to the charge immediately.
Oops.
Ooh, what's loading in?
What the?
Do cavalry roll the double dice the infantry do for melee?
They do as well. If they are heavy cav, they get +2. If they're medium, which is like lancers or dragoons, they get +1.
By the way, didn't the Cossacks get any orders to like run away or something?
What, the Russians?
Yeah, the Russians.
I don't know. Who had orders for these guys?
Those are Miloradovich's people.
What did they have for orders? Anyone know?
I don't know. Miloradovich is not my person.
Okay.
How does artillery do in melee?
It
Not
it
good?
doesn't. If they gets hit by melee, they basically run, like abandon the guns and run.
Alright, how do I simulate that?
So if they're hit, put a broken, or change the disruption to broken, or surrendered, and just leave the guns there, and take the smoke off of it. What's this?
There we go. Hitting the wrong button.
Yeah, so if those are hit, and where's the melee coming from?
These guys.
Yeah, so just show them on
Can
top.
can infantry stack in melee? So can more divisions move in
No.
to the? Okay.
Not really at this scale.
Okay.
Wait, what are you
So-
using to measure the distance?
Do these guys get
They're
any
lucky.
kind of bonus, like, or is it just they're sitting here until the Italians run?
That would be them moving twice. They moved already.
I know. Cap can move fast when they want to. So anyway, they hit them, broke some, and chased the rest off. Now they're
Okay, and then. Okay. Alright. In the shrubbery. So far, things do not seem to be going well for the Russians. So
They seem very outnumbered.
Is there like a broken formation that they take, or should they just?
it's the broken disruption on the token, which is number 5.
Yeah. Then do they just stay in line?
Yeah.
well, they
You can
Yeah, they-
hit number
they
2
run
on the
away.
piece, but just for ease, I just used the disruption marker. Did you roll combat for these guys getting shot at, Kermit?
It was these guys.
Oh, okay.
These guys were in front.
I see. So if they do route or break,
yeah they
get a damage
they-
marker on them.
yeah, and then also I would
You
say
gotta do these
that
guys too.
they've routed through that unit, so that's probably a disruption.
Yeah, typically.
Do these guys?
Are these guys in square?
They should be.
Do you want me to put them in square or?
He said that he wanted them to form line.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, never mind then.
How does cavalry melee work? Like over here.
I already rolled these guys.
Over where? Down here?
Yeah.
So, same as infantry.
These guys rolled.
Well, there's no disruptions on there. So the cuirassiers should get a +2 for their roll, but for melee you roll on double dice, so 2 dice for each attack.
Right.
The cuirassiers get 2. What are those, dragoons? Yeah, and those are light. So
Wow, this is just going terribly for the Russians.
they're fighting at Borodino as they did historically. Nice to see.
Yeah,
That's enough.
ooh,
Sean
yeah.
Mack, will you take Napoleon, by the way, for screenshots and updates since he's with Bessier?
Yeah.
That did not look good.
Yeah, I don't see this going well. I mean, I feel like this flank is already overloaded, and then there's a distinct possibility of this not going well. Though they have committed their reserves there, so
I think maybe the cav can do something to check this cav. But
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
Overlord's cav that can counter the other cav still. Alright, is everyone done combat?
Yes, just finished.
yeah.
Okay, it's 7 o'clock. Take your screenshots. Let's see, Kutuzov.
A bit more smoke.
Whoever has Lavrov, you've got Kutuzov. I'll do Kutuzov's. Actually, will you do his screenshot too with Lavrov's since they're together?
Okay.
Okay, and then did Totally? Okay, no.
I don't have to do dispatches, right?
No, yep. Leaf has it, and with half-hour turns, Leaf
Okay.
actually they're all fine to go, deliver this turn.
You sure even Davut to Napoleon all the way across the map and the river?
That's fine.
Yeah, that's only 2 miles. Like, as the crow flies. Like, it's, yeah.
So view where the artillery's been firing a lot, or there's a lot of musket fire. That view should be getting more limited this turn.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry, I'm limiting.
Okay.
I even threw in some more smoke.
I love it.
Okay. See. Oh, 700.
Oh, is that what time it is?
Yeah, it's 7 o'clock now.
Oh, whoops. I said it was 8:30 last turn.
No, that was my fault. I said it. I got confused myself. It's probably okay.
Shouldn't update.
Alright, I'm going to get my update. Alright, Prince Bagration. The artillery bombardment continues. Most of the French guns, fortunately, aren't able to harm your own, whereas you are occasionally scoring hits. You also hit some of the enemy cavalry, which falls back a little bit. It's getting harder to see with the smoke, the gun smoke. You continue to hear artillery fire to the south of you, beyond the woods, as well to the north of you. And you can see Lavrov's men are marching over the hill just to your northeast, coming towards your direction. And Kutuzov is there speaking with him now. What are your orders?
I drafted a message earlier. If that wasn't sent earlier, I'll send it now.
Okay.
Really at this point, just continue to target any enemy cavalry that moves forward. If cavalry are not within range, target any unit that is within range. Don't waste time firing at the enemy guns if they are not effective. better to let them think they're doing something. Cavalry can remain in reserve. Their orders stay the same.
Okay, thank you.
Right. Forming up here. City will follow.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Why is Uvarov not getting any screenshots or updates?
Because we forgot to assign him.
Oh, okay.
Is he here? Is he a player? We are.
Yeah, he's a player. He's in the VC.
Okay, let me talk to him. Hey, has someone been visiting you to give you updates?
No, not yet.
Oh, I am so sorry. We must have missed you. All right, so you've got nothing so far, right?
I just got an order from Kudasov at the Fletches saying that, and I'm assuming, okay, yeah, south is basically our left. Yeah, enemy Lancers, Cav in the south, direct 3 lifeguard. Oh, wait, no, that just disappeared.
Okay. I'll take you from now. Something happened. Alright, so you got a screenshot. It's now 7 o'clock. You can see to the west, well, really all around you, there's a large artillery bombardment going on. And the village of Borodino itself, there's a lot of fighting in the midst of the town. You can see Lavrov's reserve has moved, at least part of it has moved southwest. And yeah. Do you have any orders for me? Or are you sitting in reserve?
I'm sitting in reserve. I thought I had an order from, but it's just been deleted, so.
Maybe that was mistakenly delivered. I don't know.
Quite possibly. So I just got the update from you at 700 hours. Yeah, no, I am content. I mean, I knew what I was expecting when I selected reserve. I did not expect to go into combat right away.
Yep, that should get interesting pretty soon.
I imagine so, since it looks like the right is heavily contested.
Yep. All right, thanks.
Yep, no worries.
James.
Yes.
What will these Cossacks do here?
What will they do?
I'm thinking they either hide in the woods or on cover on the hill here.
Yeah, what would they do? What would they do? Well, they're reforming, so let's have them, just reform on this hill. They should be sending, I don't know who has them, but should be sending word about their failure in the giant cavalry thing coming their way.
I'm not their umpire, so
Yeah.
whoever has got Miladovich.
Who's got Miladovich?
I got him.
Okay. Did he get word
And then,
of his cavalry being broken and fleeing?
No, actually, his orders were to have them return.
Okay.
But
Oh, they did.
can the rest of them return? Since it seems like only one is broken.
Well, even broken, they can reform and recover. You don't need to.
Right, but I mean, can the rest of them start maneuvering?
Yeah.
Back to him without running. Okay.
Are they wanting
they
to go
have.
like all the way to him?
He wanted them to just head back and attack the French. So, but they probably can't reach them
To show them
because
on
they
the
have to
road.
cross
Not
the
to
river.
reach, yeah.
So
Yeah,
They're coming.
I
Okay.
can get to that work.
yeah.
Okay.
The problem is that they're gonna have to ford, and then
I mean, they did just lose a melee, getting them to follow.
yeah, and then maybe some bright spark in the division command is realizing maybe it wasn't a great idea to let Murat's cavalry unfettered access to
Probably
our
better
rear.
than them sit on the hill, to be honest.
And then Bonaparte moved up here with Eugene. So
Also, one more thing. If Miroradovich was able to give the Cossacks an order, then the Cossacks should certainly have been able to give him a report first, as well at the same time. So he
yeah,
should have the knowledge to make his decision.
Yeah. So let them know. You may want to go real quick and let them know that. Have them report the giant cavalry corps that just smacked them down and is coming their way through. What town is that? Novoy Selo.
okay. All right. Okay, so
This one is fine.
all right. Okay. No, not that one. Not Prince Green.
So a unit, once it gets to safety and it stops moving, every turn it'll recover 1 disruption. If a commander specifically rallies it, it'll recover 1 quicker. But while he's rallying it, he basically sees a very limited view around him.
Okay.
Is that artillery stop firing?
Yes, the Russians did.
Okay.
Because Chief wants to try to bait them into charging the fort.
Okay.
Oh yeah, this is not going to end well.
And then Kutuzov's with Dudarov now, so
That's bad.
whoever has Dudarov, do Kutuzov's screenshot and update. And Lavrov and Bagration are together, so
Yeah, and then Bonaparte is with Eugene.
yeah, okay.
So I don't know who has Eugene.
Burnhow, Buharnai. Who has Buharnai?
Oh, it's Beauharnais. So,
Beauharnais.
yeah.
So whoever has him do Bonaparte too.
Right, because that's...
No, why does it default to that one? God.
Ooh, that's bad.
This is also kind of sad for the Russians.
What turn is it right now?
It's about to be 7:30.
Okay.
That's just gone.
I'll just get...
Okay. 7:30. Are we sending out reports yet, or?
Is everyone done?
I am not done.
Well, I guess if your side's done, you can do it.
Great goal, sending out dispatches anyways.
Gotta let the team know where I am.
7:30.
Wow. Can't believe that just happened.
I can send screenshots, yeah?
Yep.
We're done. Go.
Yeah.
So whoever has Chief Dudorov, you've got Kutuzov.
Already sent.
Okay, good.
Younger division.
And can we give them the updates as soon as they're sent?
Yeah, I think Kermit's finishing his, but you can rest. You can do
Yeah,
your stuff.
I'm almost done.
Go for it.
Oh, there was that.
So let's see. Lavrov is with Bagration. Kutuzov is with Dukarov. Napoleon is with Berhane. Eugene. I don't know where Bessier is. Bessier's there. Nobody's watching that. Alright.
Getting you the 3rd Grenadiers then.
Okay.
Gentlemen,
Howdy.
as you can tell, Lavrov has ridden up to join your headquarters. I just realized there's kind of a small ridge to your west, so you wouldn't necessarily see behind it. That's where the cavalry is. So a lot of your artillery fire is hitting that ridge and not the cavalry. Besides that, they are shooting at artillery if there's no other targets. To the north, Dutarov, his artillery has stopped firing. You don't know why. The French artillery has continued. And there's been no attempts to storm your Fletch or your redoubt Fletches or anything. You can still hear some artillery fire in the south, as well as the north, besides your own.
Okay. I am going to cede, or rather hand over command of the 3rd Grenadiers to Lavrov, and I have asked him to take up positions in the woods to my south. As far as fire orders go, if we are simply wasting shells on that hill and not really hitting much, we will hold fire until targets appear, and that should also give some time, I hope, for smoke to clear a bit.
Okay. You don't want to target their artillery if you can?
The northern 3 batteries, yes. The southern 2, no. I want them to hold fire until targets reappear.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm handing over the 3rd Grenadiers to Lavrov. I will also have... The Elizabethgrad are Hussars, right? I assume.
They are Hussars, yep.
Okay. The Hussars will stay in position. I want the 1st Cuirassier to be to the left of 2nd Grenadiers. They're going to be in the woods slightly.
Okay. And the lifeguard? Nothing?
Lifeguard's going to remain where they are for now. Actually, I would probably move them slightly left to just behind the 27 infantry. Other than that, Lavrov, on you for your order.
Yep. I am sending the 4th Division south down the road. The expectation there may be enemies in Utitsa already. I'm taking the 3rd, setting them at the road entrance facing south, with orders to just hold against anything that comes up that road. Staging the 17th Division I have with them, and I'm calling for the first guard, one of the first guard divisions. So they're the half division blocks, right?
Yep.
Because I have 2 first. Okay. Half of them to come down here as well. Have you sent a dispatch to the Prince?
I sent one. Yeah,
Okay.
I should have mentioned that. I sent a fucking message as well to Kutuzov.
Okay. Then yeah, 4th Infantry heading south. I'll actually send a 3rd with them, just behind them. And I'll have the 17th set to block that road, just in case.
All right.
That's it.
Thank you. Oh shoot! I gotta do Uvarov. I'm a terrible umpire, Uvarov.
These guys are on a road.
I keep forgetting. I'm the worst.
And then we'll have.
Did you say the front of 4th pushed up enough to be able to engage, or no?
With half an hour, I think so. Yeah, I guess these guys might be fighting. Yeah, you can throw them in there like that.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna go get Uvarov because I'm a terrible umpire. Alright, General Uvarov. So, you can see some things happening. To your northwest, it looks like Milodorovich's division has been pushed out of Borodino and is now fighting across that river, which is called Kolocha. You can see his cavalry as well, somewhat worse for wear. It looks like they've recently been in a skirmish and are riding along that new Smolensk road towards Milodorich. You catch glimpses of French infantry just across the river to your north. To your west, Dutorov has ceased his artillery fire for some reason, but the French have continued, and then you can hear lots of artillery fire to the south still.
Okay, I sent off an order. I might have missed the cycle, so it's might be timed wrongly. I had dispatched the lifeguards south to Kutuzov. Oh, he's now by the Great Redoubt. Never mind. But anyways, yeah, I had. Okay, so.
So what are your orders?
Am I supposed to be typing up orders, or am I giving them to you verbally?
Verbally.
Oh shit! Okay then. The 3 lifeguard regiments, I guess, are going to be heading south, where they will stage themselves in column on the east road coming out of Semenovskaya,
Okay.
basically beside Lavrov's reserve command, or what's left of Lavrov's reserve command. Presumably either under the command of Kutuzov or Bagration.
Okay.
And then I would send a quick dispatch to Kutuzov, informing him of that that I have received his order and am complying.
Okay, sounds good. The rest are sitting there with you.
Yes. Hang on, let me just double check what that looks like. Okay, they look like they're still holding behind the river. Milodorich still looks like he's holding, right? He's lost some units, but it doesn't look like.
Correct.
Okay. In that case, yeah, aside from the moving the 3 lifeguards to the south, I am holding.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So you would take off broken and put on 4, yeah, and stop them from being broken. And if they have like a commander reforming them, then it's like double.
Once they break, they get a damage marker, and that always stays. It's permanent loss of just casualties, and so every damage marker is a -1 to their roll in the future if they go back to fighting. So Let's keep that in mind.
Um,
Combat in the middle's been easy. It's just been artillery fire. Is that infantry shooting over here, or are they just charging across the river?
the Italians.
They were told to attack over the river. Yeah, the north.
Should they be firing, or are they just assault columning?
I would suppose they would be firing. Yes. Dabu wasn't really accounting meeting resistance, so I suppose they would just take initiative and fire.
How far are we having routed units flee?
Behind wherever it's safe. So behind reserves, behind the line.
Would you consider that safe?
Where are you talking about?
The southern part.
Yeah.
Oh, right there. No, it's not very safe.
Okay.
These guys are shattered, though. They have nothing left to live for. They're just.
I'll just casually move them a little further
Yeah,
down the line.
keep heading east every turn.
And do shattered units affect if they pass through a friendly? Does that mess them up? Because I know broken units do.
Yeah, they should slow them down and maybe disrupt them if they're passing through each other. I normally forget to incorporate that when I'm doing stuff, but yeah.
Okay.
What are the little dials on the back of these pieces for?
Dials where?
When you flip them, there's the morale, manpower.
Yeah, so I'm not using
ammo.
them, but you could use it to track whatever you want, ammo, morale.
Cool.
I don't use them though. I use them operationally, but in a live game, it's a lot to flip every unit and go up and down. It's easier just with the disruption markers and more visual that way.
Yeah.
Alright, is combat done, or is it still happening?
No, I have not done the south yet. Just starting.
Okay.
Have these guys been done up
No,
by Saturino?
they have not.
Okay.
Napoleon asks for a screenshot for 730.
Oh. Did he not get one? Thanks for keeping track of that.
If cavalry are told to screen and they are getting shot by infantry, do they countercharge, or should they just stand and take it? And these are Cossacks, so they're
probably run away.
better. Okay.
Yeah, especially with the cavalry coming on the right, they'd fall back to like here or something.
Wait.
Oops.
I think this is this horse battle. Oh, yeah, and your artillery.
Alright, so whoever has Bahar now, you've got Napoleon with you, so do his screenshot next time.
Okay.
It's 3, so we're up to 4. That's I should roll. Oh. Got a dead guy.
Who? Chukov?
Yep.
You rolled a 5 and a 6, and then 5 and a 6 again?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they rolled a 6, and a 6, and then a 5.
Who's playing that? Okay.
Carol. He lasted just long enough for progression to arrive.
Let's do... I hate for him to be out of the game the whole game. Let's do a major injury. Tell him he blacked out, but we'll bring him back.
So I should give him a screenshot?
No, next screenshot should be nothing, or almost nothing.
Okay.
Should we have a stat?
I'll make it tiny.
Which limb do you like the least?
These guys bayonet charged, actually, so they don't need smoke. Juno likes his bayonets.
Apparently.
It seems like all the French like their bayonets.
Well,
it does seem to be working for him.
They're being smart and ignoring the redoubts and fletches this time.
What?
They've learned from the past.
What is the time right now?
Alright, it is now 8 o'clock. Do your screenshots. Let's see.
It's 8 o'clock right now.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm gonna get that right this time.
So Tatali is with Dudorov. Where'd Kutuzov go? He's with
Miloradovich.
And we go to our people?
Yeah, as soon as you've done your screenshots, yeah. Tatali, where's Tatali?
Tatali is with Dudorov.
Okay, and
I have him.
Lavrov and Progression are still together. Okay.
I never expected 20 dispatches to be sent in one turn.
I'm glad you're doing it. At least it makes it so much easier. Alright. I think I did my people. I'll be back. Alright, General Uvorov.
Yes, I see things have
things are happening.
Squiffy. Okay.
So you can see French cavalry, a lot of it arriving to your northeast. The Miloradovich's hussars and Cossacks, mostly Cossacks, they've been fled south with French infantry at the river, starting to cross it and firing upon them. Everything else pretty much the same as before, but yeah, definitely the cavalry in the northeast is of concern.
Okay, and I think you guys stated that the river is fordable. It's pretty low, right?
Correct.
Okay. Shit, I don't know if this is exceeds my remit, but I am sending a dispatch to Kutuzov, who is at the Borodino, or just south of it, that Murat has appeared to my northwest and it is about to cross the... is the cavalry moving towards Miloradovich?
You don't have to tell me the dispatch. You write down the dispatch and it'll be delivered.
Oh, wait. So I'm a bit confused. Am I typing it in this channel and then you...
So sorry for not making that clear. So yeah, dispatches you type in your channel, those will be delivered. Orders you give to me, and I'll process them.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Okay then. I am. Sorry. Last thing to confirm is, I'm guessing the 3 cavalry units that are heading along the east-west road towards Milodorovich's right flank, and I'm presuming that the remaining 3 units that I can see are heading in my direction.
Correct.
Okay. My orders to my brigade or division, sorry, is that we are going to face in line towards the Murat, and we will charge and hit the French as they try to cross the river. Or sorry, let me back that up. The first 3 regiments in the first line will form up facing the French, and if they start to cross the river towards the south, I'm going to hit them and try to catch them while they're disadvantaged.
Okay.
The second line, the Polish 3rd Brigade and the Sunny or something, will be held in reserve to support my first line or to demonstrate on the flanks of the French that are heading towards Milodorovich's right wing. I will position myself with the second line, and will hopefully be able to reinforce my cavalry attacking Murat, or to try to threaten and pin the cavalry moving towards Milodorovich.
Okay. And do you want to recall your lifeguards or leave them down south?
No, I'm gonna leave them. They've been handed off to somebody else, and it looks like they're being used. Okay, so I'm gonna type up the message to Kutuzov.
Excuse me. All right, sounds good. Thank you.
I think that's it for me.
I'll take your orders, Prince Bergashian.
I will have the thing done soon.
What was that?
I have no further orders to give. I have a message that I need delivered though.
Okay. The lifeguards were sent by Uvarov to one of you two, so I'm not sure who. I think it's Lavrov. So you can give the lifeguards orders.
I've lifeguard dragoons and hussars, I think.
Yeah, they're Ulans, Cossacks, and dragoons.
Okay. Sort of clarify, what kind of dragoons? Are they like mounted infantry, or are they like medium melee cavalry, basically?
Medium melee cavalry.
Okay. For now, I'll leave them as they are. Actually, I'll bring them south a bit, facing the south road, just in case. No, cancel that. Leave them as they are. Asking one of the lifeguard hussars, I guess the Ulans, to send a small detachment to the eastern road, and just to venture down no further than the crossroads, and just let us know if anything comes up that road. That's it.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
James, question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Captured artillery, can it be used?
Yep.
That is going to make that guy's day.
All right. Okay, yeah. So if these guys are charging, then yeah, the Tutsov is going to countercharge.
Yeah. These guys were told like immediately to go into the area, so I guess they would get a bit more distance, before they.
Yeah. Yeah. And then, do we know what Kutuzov's doing? Because Bessier ordered one of his batteries to try to Leonidas Polk Kutuzov.
So apparently there's a Napoleon issue again. He's telling us that nobody is coming to pick up his orders for some reason.
Dang it. Who's got Bahar now?
Bernier?
Book, that's you.
Beauharnais.
Beauharnais. Okay, I see you just gave him a screenshot.
What is the range for canister shot?
200 or 0.2. 2 grids.
0.2. Okay. So well out of range. Okay.
So you got the battle to the south, right?
I do, yes.
Okay.
I'm doing the cavalry over here.
Shot misses.
Shoot, I forgot.
I thought Great Cold already rolled for that, or
I'm not allowed to roll, but I mean I know the rules to be honest, man.
okay.
That's not it.
All right, James. Can I ask you? I would like a game master ruling on this. The French are Bessieres tried to. He wants to try to Leonidas Polk Kutuzov when he rides south.
What does that mean?
There's quite the smoke here already.
He's ordered an entire battery to save fire and then to try to hit him and his staff.
Can they even see him through that smoke?
No.
Okay. All right.
Quite the cavalry battle. Okay.
These guys are probably safe enough.
Napoleon is begging someone to take his orders.
I'll
Who's
do it.
Napoleon? Who's this unfortunate man?
I'll take him. Alright,
But it is
Bonaparte. Sorry
frustrating.
about that. I'm here for your orders.
All right. I want to move back to the center.
To Bessier.
To Bessier, yeah. And I also want to send word to Ney's Corps to prepare to push along the road through the gap where the Grand Battery, between the stream and the Grand Battery.
So like straight east.
Yeah, like northeast from their position would be.
Prepare or start moving?
Like they should move. Yeah, they should start moving.
My orders are to pull the left. I want all of them to start making a defense in Borodino.
I don't think James is here for your orders, is he?
Has
James, are
anyone
you here
taken
for-
your orders yet?
No.
Okay, what are your orders?
Oh, okay. I want to pull the 13th back from the river. Same thing with the 14th, and I want them to be prepared at Borodino, just so that we can get out of the intense artillery fire. And then I want the Bavarian cav to go south to reinforce the artillery. I don't think I told them to move across the river, but it is what it is.
Got it, thank you. Alright. What time is it? 8:30? Is everyone good?
Has the artillery here been done?
Yeah.
Where?
Yeah, I think I'm good. Probably forgot something,
In the
but
middle.
oh well.
Yeah, I did middle artillery.
Okay.
Alright, new screenshots. 8:30. Let's see how much to show.
8:30. Let's see this.
Where'd Lavrov go?
Lavrov's right here.
Okay, so Lavrov's with Kutuzov.
Is Lavrov a player?
Yeah.
Yep.
So Kutuzov's not with anyone. Hold on. Kutuzov's by himself. Lavrov's with him. Totoli is with Uvarov.
Yeah. Kutuzov is with Doktorov.
What? Oh, where's Dotorov? There they are. Okay. Make sure to update the French too. And Chukov, I guess, is going to Bagration. Chukov.
Yep, I'm gonna put him there now.
I just did it.
Okay.
On the French side, Napoleon should be with Bessier now.
Hey,
Okay. So whoever's doing Bessier, do Napoleon screenshot and update.
Yeah.
Thank you. I still miss someone. Who am I missing? Bagration.
Okay.
I guess I'll deliver the dispatches now.
Go for it. Uvarov. Alright, General Uvarov. So, as you go to charge the French, and they charge as well, you meet in the middle, and there's a giant cavalry duel involving thousands and thousands of cavalrymen. Fortunately, theirs were some already tired and injured from a previous fight, and you did catch them crossing the stream. And it seems things have mostly gone in your favor, although you may be outnumbered. Cuirassiers are moving in on your flanks, so some of your second line had to quickly rush in just to stop that. Right now, the 3rd Brigade is only one not engaged at the moment. You can see more French cavalry arriving from the rear to the north.
Okay. My orders are I'm going to send a runner to try to recall the 3 lifeguards if they are not already committed to action.
Okay.
I guess I got to send a note to Kutuzov explaining that the cavalry is in the process of being outflanked, and I will commit the 3rd Brigade to deal with any attempts to outflank. But in general, do I get the impression that my cavalry can still hold right now?
Yes.
Okay.
It seems you're winning the fights at the moment.
Okay, but I can definitely see more units coming up from behind. Quick question about the numbering systems. So I see the 1st Brigade's got a 4, Moscow has 1. I'm assuming those are a number of hits that it suffered?
It's a level of disruption, so none is best, 4 is worse right before breaking.
And for example, the 4th Lights on the French side, I see a red 1, and I can't read what that letters.
It's a damage marker, so they're already breaking. That's a broken. The red is breaking sign, and they're.
Gotcha. Okay, and so the red marker actually indicates. So a unit that has routed or broken can still be rallied.
Yep.
So you're tracking both morale and actual losses separately.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So yeah, continue to hold. Commit the 3rd Brigade to plug any gaps because that 1st Brigade's looking pretty ragged. Sending runners to recall the lifeguards if they are not engaged. If the 1st Brigade looks like it's going to rout, I will move in towards them to rally them, giving my second command second in command charge a 3rd Brigade and use that to basically plug any additional gaps that might appear or any additional French attempts to envelop.
Got it. Thank you. Detoli, I guess, well, I don't know who your umpire is, but he'll get your orders from your channel as normal. Okay, thank you.
I can't ask it of you. Anyway.
Alright, Prince Bagration, from your side, little has changed. Yep.
Okay, this is going to be kind of a drastic action.
Okay.
The prince is going to take the Elizabethgrad Hussars, the Cuirassiers, and that is it. He is going to move south.
Who's the prince?
Me. Hello, Bagration.
Okay.
I'm going to move south and leaving orders for everybody to hold position. The cavalry are to maintain their previous orders, which are to defend the guns. The main thing is taking the Elizabethgrad Hussars, the Cuirassiers, and moving south. He's going to link up with Lavrov's units that were sent there. Lavrov previously said that anything he's not in direct command of, I could take command of. Is that okay?
Sure.
Bagration is going to take command of all of the grenadiers and the guard infantry units down there, and we will begin to stage for a counterattack into Ititsa. That is, of course, we're going to see what's actually ahead of us before we do that.
Got it. Thank you. Someone got Bonaparte's orders. Did someone get your orders, Bonaparte?
Oh, I'm going to move to Nay's Corps and then move up. I still don't have, or well, actually, I do have a screenshot. Never mind. Yeah, I'm going to move to Nay's Corps and move.
Advancing.
Yeah. His corps is going to attack. I don't know if you have my stream up, but between the Great Redoubt and the stream, and they're going to try to hit the Russians holding the area south of Sakarina across the stream.
Got it.
One more thing.
Are they
south of the?
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, south of the Grand Battery, we don't really have any troops.
Okay. You're right. I'm going to release. Could I release 2 of the Lancer units that are with me right now to support him there?
Yeah.
Yep. Great. Perfect. You're gonna have 2 Lancer units there to keep an eye on things. Okay. Don't just
And are
use them well.
Are they stopping and firing? Are they bayonet charging? Assault columning?
Oh, they are going to slam into the flank of the Russians after. Yeah, they can assault column into the flank of the Russians there.
Okay, got it.
Nay's men. Yeah.
And you're with them?
I'm not going to be at the front, but I'll follow them in.
Got it.
I want the cavalry also in Nay's Corps to support them as best they can. Yeah, if there's space for them.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Who moved Nay into
I did.
over here? They were talking about attacking up here when I was hearing their orders. Did they change that?
Yeah, I just got it. He said he wanted to gap south of their Grand Battery, south of the Great Redoubt. So that's fine. I got it.
All right.
I might have meant that a little differently.
Oh, forgot them.
Well,
A bunch
I
of
mean,
combat
it's not going to be much consolation to the Russians, but
am I allowed to resolve combat here in the north? Because there's like a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, I'll grab a set of that. Let's see.
Which one are you talking about for the cavalry?
Well, there's this infantry fight here, basically. There's a cav too.
Yeah, I can do the cavalry if you want to do the
I'll do
infantry. 1, 2, 3.
See, whose advantage or disadvantage? There's no advantage or disadvantage. So I'm gonna roll.
when someone gets to the center,
5 is double, basically, right? Yeah. Or only 6 is double. James.
5 is 2 disruptions.
Okay.
Yep.
When you're rolling for this for the Russian artillery, I would give them a +1 because they have opened up at like the most auspicious moment for them.
Hold on, I'm gonna get creative.
How do we do a fighting retreat if we do? Because these guys are pretty closely engaged. I don't think they're gonna.
We'll move them back slowly and just have them shoot as they go.
Damage. Gotta take this.
And then should I move these routed units back, or is there probably safe now?
They ordered them to?
No.
4. This becomes a 2. I do not see the state things on these tokens. Cannot adjust the state on it. I have to get new ones every time.
It looks like Barclay de Tolly's army is about to get annihilated.
It does not look good up there, I will say.
2.
Now that Bagration is down in the south, do you guys still want me to do Tukov? Or because he's now at the flesh.
Cannot.
Yeah, you take Bagration and I'll take Chukov.
Okay.
We'll switch. That's fine.
At least as long as Bagration stays down here, which I think he will.
Alright, cavalry up here is done. Oh, and that artillery's opening up.
For the fire on this, I would give the Russians like a +1 because they haven't been firing for like an hour, and then literally just as the French were assembling to attack, they started opening up again. So.
Yep.
Wait, James, you added extra guys on this. I've already rolled this one. These 2.
That was artillery.
Oh, okay. From where?
Up here. This unit of horse.
How did they hit him?
They're on a hill. It's really hard to see, but this is high ground.
Shoot over their own units at this distance, especially.
Oh, what on earth?
Yeah, I don't think they would do that.
Yeah, I don't think they can.
Okay.
I mean, they could fire like
they can
here.
shoot into like these guys here, I think.
Yeah.
All the smoke.
More smoke.
Delicious.
Did you already roll for these infantry and grenadiers?
Yes.
Okay.
But they've already been pulled back. That's them having retreated. So.
Yeah.
I guess should we leave the muzzle flash where they were?
Yeah, just so they know.
Alright, is everyone done?
Yep.
Yeah, should be.
Alright, go ahead and do your thing.
Alright. We should move a lot of the Russians around.
Yeah, so
Commanders.
Bonaparte's by himself. Let's see, Russian side, Chukov and Lavrov are together now.
Yeah.
And Kutuzov and Dudorov are together. Still, Detali's by himself. And Uvarov's by himself. Man, that's a crazy mess up there. It's not looking good for the Russians.
Why does it?
Alright. Uvarov. So who's doing... I'll do Napoleon this turn. I got him. 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock, Uvarov.
Okay.
So Chukov and Lavrov are together.
Oh, yeah.
I will do Totoli this turn.
Thank you. I have Bonaparte. Alright, I'll be back. You keeping up with the dispatches, Leaf?
I'm about to do it now.
Alright. Good man.
Who did
D-Day,
Wrigley
do
in
you
charge
mind
when you left?
doing Chukov's orders as well?
Yeah, I'll do those.
Okay, thank you. Alright, Uvarov. It is
Okay.
Craziness around you. So, some of your line has broken under heavy attacks, especially from the French heavy cavalry, but you have broken many of their own line. It's just a pell-mell melee all around. Good news is you can see the lifeguard appearing in the rear. Very good news since your right flank's about to be surrounded.
Yep. Okay, so I am sending every staff officer I have to try to rally the 1st Brigade, the 2nd Brigade, and the, Sumi? Whichever the Sumi are, to try to rally them into a second line. I'm putting myself at the head of the lifeguard, and we are going to charge eastwards into the French Third Light Cuirassiers and sweep around my right flank, the French left, and we're going in.
All right. Good luck then.
Thank you.
It seems there's a grave miscommunication.
I would say so.
They
Yeah,
thought you meant south of the Great Redoubt.
Yeah, no, I wanted them to hit along the stream and the Great Redoubt.
Oh, sorry.
North.
He's still got some troops you can send that way if you want.
What the guard?
Well, he's got, because right now it's really just his front, the 10th division that's engaged. You could send the other 2 divisions north.
Oh, okay. This is quite a serious mistake. I think I'm gonna need a moment to think about what I'm going to do.
Okay.
If we could have like 3 minutes or something.
You got 2.
All right, 2 minutes. Does the 10th look like they're winning?
Yes. I mean, they're already on top of the enemy artillery, and there's 1 grenadier brigade.
All right.
And someone
fuck it. We're full sending to take the fleshes, I guess. I want the guard cavalry, which is supposed to support Ney's corps. I believe I told that to Sean Mack that they're supposed to follow up Ney's corps. But I know this in the past. I want them to move up north of the fleshes, between the redoubt and the fleshes. So the open area now, and then they're just going to wreak havoc on everything.
All right, wreak havoc.
Yeah, and then Ney, you know what, smash into the Semenovskaya brigade and take out the gun positions from the northern flank, I suppose.
Got it. Thank you.
I would assume James, but
What?
Kutuzov hasn't skipped.
He skipped? Is it nobody's?
No, he's been ignored. Nobody took his orders. Yes.
Okay, I got him. Thank you for tracking all that, Chief. Or Chinleaf. Where is Kutuzov?
But,
Alright, I'm here for
hello,
your orders,
James.
Kutuzov.
So my orders are, I will take these 3 units these 3 grenadiers / guards that I just brought with me, and I'm going to lead them to an attack to move towards the area of Gorky. Yes.
Where's Gorky? Oh, northeast?
Northeast, basically, if you see where I'm drawing them. That's a French unit, right? That's not that one that's showing a corner there. So. Yes, it's blue. I'm gonna take the Imperial Guard and go relieve that situation there.
I should still have, just to clarify, I should still have 5 infantry pieces with me at the redoubt. Yeah, just
Correct.
so James yeah.
5, yep.
Correct. There's 8. I'm taking 3 to relieve the situation in the north.
Don't then that's shortchanged. Yep, this is it. I think we're reaching the climax here. We'll see.
All right. Good luck.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know.
The laugh, though. This was so much fun.
What happened here? What is this? How do you get outflanked by artillery?
It happens.
Goofy.
Don't make fun of me.
Oh my god.
Circumstances.
I feel like these guys would surrender.
Which ones?
Down in the south. I have a routed unit with crossieres on top of them.
Yeah. And there's also these fresh life songs, so
yeah.
They wouldn't make it very far. How do you change the state of it? I do not see
Put
the
your
options.
hover over it and touch the number. So 1 through 7.
Yeah, come on, Grey Gold. Don't you know this stuff?
No, Surprisingly, I don't.
Come on, I'm brand new and I know this stuff.
I'm usually on the other end, you know.
No.
I'm usually the one getting surrendered, so. Not the
What happened?
surrenderee.
Yeah, as you know, he was smart. He realized he was gonna get screwed, so he just left.
The player left?
No, he withdrew his command. Well,
Nice.
except for the guys that are now about to get overrun. But
It's not looking so hard for the French anymore, to be honest.
yeah,
Well,
what?
other than
I look at the center.
Yeah, I mean, if you're in Bagration's army, things are okay, I guess. But if you're in Barclay's army, things are not good.
You can't
even
have
at
it
the
all.
flesh. I am done with combat. That was fast.
My God, the Russians actually won against the gigantic blob.
They had
Well, I think
really
that was
good
by
dice
virtue of just like throwing an ungodly amount of cavalry at it.
All the reserve cav, yeah. They've held momentarily. Alright, I got it. Holy crap, Azoli. What is going on here in the center?
Nonsense. That is what is going on in the center.
Lots of nonsense.
What is this? Jesus Christ.
This is what happens when you order a bunch of units to attempt to flank the same thing through the same route.
The blob charge.
But it's accidental.
Even better.
Oh my gosh. So much combat.
These guys are under canister fire and they just turn 90 degrees in charge. I don't think so.
No. They did it on the parade ground.
These guys should get a disruption just for turning. Jesus.
Sure.
And this sad little gun battery that's not able to shoot at anything.
It's told to wait for the cavalry. It was expecting the cavalry to go south, not north.
Well, no. It can act as the commissar's artillery if the Russians start fleeing.
I love
And
how
then, yeah, he's trying to rally this horse. I don't know how to do it.
I love how Tukov left one absolute shit show to just find another.
Just arrive right at the next one.
I'm pretty sure he's bad luck. Everywhere he goes, everything's breaking.
Dude, like, took multiple stab wounds. Lost his entire command. Now he's gonna lose it again.
He's trying to get some command back. He wants his horses back, so he's rallying them.
Yep.
I do love that Juno just, like, he took some Russian artillery and then just left a division to die and then just pieced out.
Yep, basically.
What are these guards and grenadier guards doing? Are they joining this
standing there
glorious
looking
charge?
impressive, probably.
There's no way they would join a charge. Like, these guys were already in. And they're already so clumped up. And the way I saw it, that one of these cavalry units retreated through the guards, right?
Yeah, one of this shattered Cossack.
One of them went through the guards, so they probably wouldn't even be able to make contact.
That is right. Thank you for reminding me, Great Gold, that moving through units causes destruction.
Is all the combat done?
Problem.
Yep.
Don't forget to move the smoke around if the fight's moving.
Well, it's kind of difficult because now there's just units where all the smoke is supposed to be.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, screenshots. It is 9:30.
There we go. I think that's enough smoke.
Where am I? I don't even know who I am anymore.
What?
Lost all. It's good that we had this many umpires. I can't imagine doing this with any less.
God.
I mean, How many umpires did we have for Grand Leipzig? This isn't like too many last, so.
That's true.
And we're doing
We
this
had-
at like a proper brigade scale rather than Leipzig, which was like paper battalion.
Napoleon sent a message to Juno: hold the village. Too late, buddy.
Napoleon will throw his hat down and swear for the second time that Juno will not win his marshal's baton.
Ironically, he did lure Bagration south just in time for that center push.
Yep. Chukov. Where'd Zhukov go? Oh. Must be helping rally someone.
Titoli. 9:30. Okay.
So Chukov and Lavrov aren't together. I got Chukov. Let's see. Kutuzov is not together. Who's got Kutuzov?
I think we've been flexing Kutuzov around.
I'll take him this time. Kutuzov.
Bouncing him around.
Let's see.
All right. Okay.
There, I'm going somewhere. Alright, General Uvarov. To the surprise of you and your men, you have bested the French cavalry who are fleeing north away from you. You have little forces left, and what remain you are very exhausted, but you have held the flank and fended off the French cavalry barely.
Okay, I had 100% confidence that I was going to do this. I will reform my cavalry in line, slightly behind the infantry guards to my left, and await further orders.
Got it. Thank you. Kutuzov. Prince Kutuzov, you take your grenadiers and guards and have them march to the northeast. You can see a lot going on in that direction. French infantry are moving in, but some Cossacks are charging them directly ahead of you. You can see with joy to your east, it looks like Uvarov has successfully defeated the French cavalry, and they are fleeing back north, though he has little cavalry remaining to him. To your west, Titoli or Miloradovich seems to be holding, but to your southwest, it looks like there's a cavalry charge just south of the Great Redoubt on Dudarov's left flank, which is concerning.
Sure. But it looks like they charged, but they've not like made a breakthrough or anything.
Not
right?
yet, no.
It looks like they made contact. Well, okay. I have my orders now. If you would.
Go for it.
Okay. I'm going to order the 3 fresh reserves that I brought in to join the 2 Cossacks, and the also leveraging the horse artillery that's behind them to make a powerful shall we say, combined arms assault against the French opposite to attempt to drive them back.
All right.
And I will lead the guards into battle.
Oh, okay. Got it. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, General Bonaparte. You can see as Ney's men are storming the flèches, as well as taking the town of Simonovskia. I butchered that terribly. The young guard are also streaming in an assault column, and you can see the guard cavalry riding northeast into the southern end of the Great Redoubt. To your northeast, you can see broken and scattered Russian cavalry running south.
That bodes well.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to have the 1st Young Guard Division right north of me. I'm going to give them orders to move to shore up the southern flank to assist the 2 half division blocks that are currently engaged down there, and then to continue to carry the position of the flèches. I'm also going to instruct the guard cavalry of Walter's division that are I see to the west to clean up the remaining Russians around the southern end of the flèches. So they should just start cleaning up in this area, and I am going to personally move to Bessieres' position.
Got it. All right, thank you.
All right, thank you.
All right, General Chukov. I have you at the moment. So I believe your last turn you went south to help rally some of the hussars that had broken. Is that correct?
I was also trying to find where the rest of my broken units went. Any indication?
Not that you can see, but I'll tell you you're about to find out. So, no, but at the moment you don't see where they're at. I guess you'd receive a report. They've been reorganizing and rallying in the forest to the east of Utitsa, and your division commanders say that they are heading north now.
Right. I think the immediate concern now is to create some sort of defensive line in the flechettes that are left over.
Mm-hmm.
The cavalry brigade, I think, that I have with me right now, will work with the artillery here and essentially try to defend it from the infantry that comes over.
Got it.
And prepare the grounds for my troops that are moving in.
Got it. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Let me see. This is gonna be on a 2-up. This happens. Oh yeah, it does. Okay.
This one joins in afterward.
Okay.
Although the shattered guys retreated through them, so I doubt they'd be able to move up.
You're right. Can they shoot?
But these, I bet these guys at the very least can shoot, and the other guys probably too. That's a miss and hit.
Did this artillery get to fire?
Guys, he said the artillery's firing canister if they can, but I don't know.
I mean these guns into the guards.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Do you want me to roll for that? I'll take a dice. It's not canister range yet, right?
Ooh. Yeah, this does not look good for the Russians.
The guard is gonna eat some lead.
Well, don't worry. The French old guard will also eat some lead.
Yay, everybody eats lead.
Delicious.
Healthy part of a balanced breakfast.
And it's part of your more like part of the Last Supper, not of your everyday breakfast.
There you go.
You only need to taste it once. It's so good.
Yeah.
So is Prince Kutuzov in his 70s putting his life on the line for Mother Russia?
Yeah, roll for his death. We can kill someone now.
Hostia.
But give that attacking unit a +1 for him being there.
I think they've already rolled for that, no? And it seems pretty beat up.
Are we using the chain route rules?
Yes.
Okay.
So if there's a 4 next to a braking unit, that 4 is running. If there's a 3 next to 2 braking units, that 3 is running.
Okay,
Alright, so if these guys have broken, then...
Well, the guns aren't escaping. They're just getting overrun.
Okay.
Was that roll for
Okay, then these guys would route, right?
Ooh, that was close.
Okay.
Bagration has just barely saved the flesh.
My God. It's not looking so good for Russia. Just
Oh no. Yeah. Oh god, I forgot to move these guys. They're still flanking.
I moved them a little bit, yeah.
Okay.
Were these guys move this turn?
Which guys? Tab, what are you talking about? I can't see where.
And then
oh, bottom right.
Oh, they were not. No, yeah, they were moved. I saw them get moved. Does it happen?
Okay.
And then James, when you roll for these two old guard units, I would double the damage against them because I rolled for it and they got lost in the smoke.
Okay.
They were ordered to flank north of the battery, but that wasn't really possible. So they spent like some time marching back and forth in the smoke. Just
Sounds like Yalu, actually.
All right. We good for combat?
Yep.
I think so. There's a giant conga line of routing Russians.
Yeah, it's about.
Yeah, that's not looking good.
It's almost over, I think.
Yeah, this is what happens when you have chain routes.
What?
oh, this is not busing. What is going on? This is
All right, 10 o'clock.
at least General Doktorov will like die in glory, I suppose.
Doctor of Doctor General is about to pull through.
Well, it's like that. It's like that one American Civil War general, D.R. Jones.
Who is the smartest among them all? Let's see, what can I make with this screenshot? I'm gonna make it just as confusing as the previous one. I don't want my players to know what's going on.
I'm going to put Lavrov, Chukov, and Bagratian together.
Oh, let's see. We should roll if Detoli dies. So, he was trying to urge men forward.
Oh, just like historically.
Well, to be fair, this time Kutuzov got in on that action. So,
Who
as
are we
opposed
rolling
to just
for?
as opposed to just sitting in his HQ all day and letting Detoli and Decoration fight the battle for him.
Let's see, Bessiers and Bonaparte are together. Whoever has Bessier, can you do Bonaparte this turn?
Yes, I can.
Oh, James, you just did Bagration.
I did.
You beat me to it.
Let's see, who else do I have? Kutuzov didn't die. Someone rolled for that.
I believe so.
Did someone roll for that? I'll roll. 5 or 6. Oh, that's 1. Alright.
James, did you want me to do? Do you want me to do Bagration, Tukov, and Lavrov because they're all kind of there?
Do them all together. That works.
Okay. Down I go.
Kutuzov. Alright, Prince Kutuzov, you bravely lead your men.
Oh, sorry, I just got back. Yes.
Oh, no worries. So you bravely lead your men into the charge to charge the French. There's melee fighting all around you. Somehow you do not get injured. The men are bolstered by the visions of you fighting with them. It's just a crazy battle all around. You do see some of the French breaking and fleeing to the rear. But the side of your guards are getting hit by artillery fire from the north. To your south, you can see Uvarov's cavalry reforming. And to your southwest, you see lots of breaking Russians.
Do I see where they're coming from?
Who?
The ones to my southwest.
The breaking Russians? They're coming from the west, fleeing east.
Hmm.
Or, yeah.
Okay. Orders. I'm gonna maintain the orders for the guards to continue to contain this assault, and I'm going to go southwest.
To who? Tudorov, Detoli, Miloradovich.
Dutarov, yep.
Okay. Got it, thank you.
Thank you.
General Uvarov, you have moved south slightly and have reformed your line. Some horse artillery has formed up on the ridge in front of you and is exchanging fire with the French artillery to the north. There's a lot of broken infantry fleeing to your south, heading east, and you can see even more to your west, also moving east. You see Kutuzov himself lead a charge into French infantry to your north, and to your dismay, you see French Young Guard past the Great Redoubt and charging in towards your rear.
Okay. I will ride along the front of my battered and tired cavalry brigade. Say something inspiring, something about they have funny hats, we don't. God is on our side, something, Bernie Sanders, once more I am asking you to contribute. Beam, and we are launching ourselves at the French that are breaking into our flank. I'm going to try to pick up that lifeguard regiment that's still intact with 3 levels of disorder on it, and throw a combined 5 cavalry regiments at any French I encounter.
All right. Good luck.
I have the utmost confidence that this will succeed 100%.
Okay. Oh my gosh, so much combat.
Koenig, hold on. I was told that these guys are to only unform square if cavalry was gone. So I guess they're staying as well.
So they get a +2 in their melee against the cav?
Suppose so.
Yeah. Can the cav get a negative, or is it just French bonus?
I think they just get a bonus.
Okay, well then they rout.
Goodbye.
Actually, they shatter.
Oh.
Yeah. But they get to counterattack against the cav, so. Ooh, yep, the cav is gone.
I mean, the guard was bound to sweep them anyway, so.
Yeah.
The dice, I need some dice. I'll roll for the Sati.
Wow! Isn't that something?
So one of them does something.
What the heck is happening here?
Are these guys even firing? Brought up.
Wait, are you rolling combat here in the center, Great Gold?
Where?
Where someone doing it? The combat here.
I've only rolled this. Does somebody want to roll this melee here?
Sure.
James, did you want to know about the first guards?
Do I want to know about the first cards?
You were tabbing them a lot.
Oh no, I had a question. That looked like someone was running combat there, but I don't think they are.
That was me.
I'll roll the melee up on the north.
I mean, they're gonna get sweeps. So I don't think
yeah. Let's see. Oh, yep. Yeah, it's they're shattered.
I think you can put the damage they do into this guy, so it's like simulates it being spread.
I think Nay's been defeated.
He's dead, or he's just drowning?
God, what is happening?
Common Chief L.
Jeez. Bagration to the fucking rescue.
I am shocked by this.
Migration goes south, he went south, comes back up north, winning north.
Russian.
Wait,
Kutuzov's fireman.
Hold on. Are the Russians?
What a Chad.
Wait. Hold on. The French cavalry in the north is now shot to crap. I don't know if this is going to break through. And they, what? How did this become close?
I guess just magic.
Did these guys get a roll already?
These two did not. This guy did.
Okay. I'll roll for them then. Okay, so we got 2 hits.
Do guards get a bonus for melee? I know grenadiers do. But...
Grenadiers do. Guards, they should break 1 disruption higher than... So they go to 4 and then broken. So even at broken, they don't run. And then at routed, they'll run, if that makes sense.
Hold on, I need to get a token from somewhere.
All right.
Give me a broken token.
Broken, do they still take the damage, or?
No, they'll take the damage once they get to routed.
So these guys round,
Okay.
right?
Okay, and then this voice right.
Yeah, and then these guys, they're gonna try to shoot on them, and this infantry is gonna come in.
This cannon has shot already.
Which one?
This one hasn't, but these 2 have, just saying.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a surprising comeback for the Russians.
Oh no, Junos realized that he may not be able to get away with it as scot-free as he did.
He's just sitting there with like a good portion of the army.
Well, he's sending cavalry back to Yeah, I'm sure the 18th Division held out, fine. He didn't abandon them or anything.
Who?
Juno.
Oh yeah. Oh no, he knows. He basically said they're probably surrendered, and I don't blame him. Oh, these guys. Oh, I see. These guys were actually in the right spot.
Yeah.
But they were somewhere. I thought they were some of the guys that are already up there.
No, that was they ordered the.
Yeah. Okay.
But I was like, they probably wouldn't leave all the prisoners behind, so they probably would leave someone behind to guard them.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. I am. Jesus.
10:30. It's not over yet.
What the fuck happened?
Whoever's got
this is one hell of a game.
Apart. Kutuzov, okay. Whoever's got Dudarov, you've got Kutuzov. If you'll do his screenshot and update.
Yeah. Yep.
And I think Lavrov and Chukov and Bagration are all still close enough that they'll stay together. Uvarov.
Excuse me.
Oh wait, I just realized I didn't roll for that.
What else do I have?
And 30. James, are you doing Bagration, or do you want me to?
Where's he at?
When I posted
at the Flesh.
When I posted Chief's update, he said he responded.
Him with Lavrov and Chukov.
What?
Do him together with Lavrov and Chukov like before.
Yeah, gotcha.
When I posted Chief's update, he just posted in the channel, "I don't care. I routed the old guard."
For him.
Alright, so Lavrov, okay. Kutuzov should be with Dudarov. Alright, General Uvarov, you give your men a brave call to action and lead the charge southwest into the Young Guard infantry, which form square but get overwhelmed by your cavalry and are breaking. You've managed to break through into their square, and it falls apart quickly. They do have fresh infantry behind. And you can see to your north, a bit concerning, is French Guard cavalry charging in on the flank of the Great Redoubt and having success there.
You're referring to the 6th Gendarmes that's right next to me, to the north?
That one.
Okay. Wait, when did I get a 4th lifeguard?
You picked up one. I don't know. It's been around. I don't think it's yours. I think it's Bagratian's, but they were there.
Okay. Orders to the brigade. So the Vistula Infantry Division is routed. I am sending 3rd Brigade and the lifeguards that has the 4 disruption on them, and I am ordering them to turn about and slam into the gendarmes in the rear. I am taking the remaining 3 lifeguards, the one, well, quite sequentially, 2, 3, and 4 disruptions, and we are going to continue. Oh, hang on. Where the hell is Miloradovich? Do I even know where Miloradovich is?
Do you? You'd probably know he's north of you.
Okay, would he be in the vicinity of where those infantry are forming up? The 3rd Infantry, 7th Infantry, 23rd Infantry, 11th and 11th, the 2 11th Infantry units?
Possibly.
Is he heading in that direction?
I don't know.
God, I don't have any strength to spare. Okay, so same orders as before. 3rd Brigade and the lifeguards with the 4 disruption are to hit the 6th Gendarme in the rear and stabilize that flank. The remaining 3 lifeguards with 2, 3, and 4 disruptions are going to continue with our charge and plow into the 1st Young Guards and the 2nd Young Guards, hopefully running the routing French into them to disrupt them first, and then slamming and then hitting them with the cavalry.
All right. How did that happen? Got it. Thank you. Oof.
Juno's moving again, but I think it's too late.
Where's Juno at? In the south?
Where is he going?
He wants to take back the town.
Go, Juno.
Matter of pride. So I think the deciding factor is this French charge in the rear of the Russians. That's
That's nasty.
although they do have these guys here, but
I don't know whether these would overrun these grenadiers a bit. I think they would just continue fleeing. Would these guys shatter upon seeing it?
yeah, I would turn and run. We'll have them face off against these guys.
Should we have them fan out then, or?
Actually, yeah. They wouldn't. I had them recover, but they wouldn't have. Let's see.
Juno might actually be able to liberate his prisoners.
Do one big line, make it quick.
Yep. This might be the last turn. We'll see.
Luck me around.
Broken. Yeah, those cuirassiers are broken.
This is close.
Whoever is resolving combat here, this artillery is shooting into the grenadiers, just saying.
Yep, I broke that.
Also, I think this horse artillery should get a roll before it dies. I'm just gonna roll for it. And they miss, so goodbye.
You gave him a roll. You gave him the chance.
They had the chance. And now they're gonna, I'm just gonna put a broken on there, it doesn't even matter, so. We're just gonna say they got ran over.
Wow, I don't even know how this compares to the real game or the real battle.
Yeah, it seems
Other than it's terrible for everyone.
I thought the Russians would lose much sooner.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised the Russians are coming back so well.
Didn't even see what happened in the south. I wish I could have analyzed it, but what I saw in the north is that they just kept coming up from nowhere.
Yeah, Bagration did like a good old defeat in detail.
Okay, so yeah, Bonaparte's gonna go over here with Ney to inspect the remnants of his corps, only to realize that, oh god, the Russians are only are only meters south of us. And then Basirez is going to go over here because Napoleon told him to go lead from the front.
What is happening?
I don't know.
Was combat rolled for these guys?
No, not yet.
Okay. I can help with that if you want.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, I see Miraz charging again. Oh god. There
Wait,
might
so-
not actually be anything left to stop that. Oh, whoa.
Who rolled combat here in the north?
I did the cavalry. I didn't do anything else.
I mean the infantry here.
Has it been rolled?
Because it seems like the Russian infantry hasn't taken any damage, which is possible. So I'm just asking.
I'm thinking nobody rolled it.
Is Book posting 1100?
Was because the French infantry here did take damage.
Okay.
Wait.
The Frenchies have taken damage from the shots, but don't seem to have given any.
Alright, now they've taken it.
So, should I roll for Napoleon and Ney here in the center?
To get hit?
Do it.
Well, they're in the artillery that's currently getting charged.
Yeah, go for
so...
it. Let's have some fun at the end.
What's happening?
Napoleon might die.
Nonsense is happening.
Has this combat been all done up here? Well, we just did that. That's breaking.
This is all
Tuzov's
done,
about
yeah.
to get ran over by those lancers.
Everyone missed there? That's not funny.
No, Kutuzov is gonna go. He ordered. He's like gonna go right around and try to find Bagration, who is now possibly gonna be in personal combat.
I was gonna say I have to roll for Bagration as well.
Alright. Dudarov just died.
Okay, we got a 4. So Napoleon is alive. Napoleon will survive.
Dang it. Actually, no, I'm putting.
Let's see.
Ney will survive. And Bagration will. They all rolled 4s.
What about this guy here?
He's like an ALOW right now.
I don't know what we're doing there.
Honestly, he looks captured. If anything.
I don't think he's making it out of there. Let's just say that.
Alright. Do we need another turn or can we call it here? It's kind of funky.
I don't
think
know.
we need another turn.
Yeah.
I don't know what's gonna happen.
But I mean, even if the Russians break this here, which they're going to, but the French cav is all over their rear.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like the Russians can. I feel like we should give it one more turn because I feel like the Russians have kind of a hope if they can.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I feel like this infantry, if it pivots and stands, like this cavalry is pretty darn exhausted. There's a possibility.
Yeah.
What on earth is this game? I love this.
Okay. Alright, one more turn.
Okay. And Doktorov is dead.
We go bayonet charging.
So Bagration, Ney, and Bonaparte are all lightly wounded, by the way.
Okay.
Let's go.
Co-locations. Any co-location changes? So Bessier is not with Bonaparte anymore.
Yeah. Okay.
Migration charged forward, so he's no longer in communication with Tukov and blah, blah, but Kutuzov is now in communication with
Kutuzov is where?
With Lavrov and Tukov.
I don't know. This might be the world. This is really like Alau Part 2. Like, this is the world's messiest battle.
That is pretty messy. Alright,
What is it?
It's 11.
11 o'clock. James, do you want me to do Bagration again, or do you want me to do whatever his name is? Carol. Tuchkov.
I'll do.
Where is he?
I'll do Chukov wherever he is. He's with Lavrov. Who's got Lavrov?
I do.
Oh,
yeah, I've been doing the 3 that I usually get in there.
Just do Chukov, Lavrov, and Kutuzov together.
Okay.
And their screenshots.
And I'll do Bagration.
Okay. And I guess I have Bonaparte again on my own. Bonaparte's just surrounded by breaking men.
Well, he just got stabbed. Beyond that.
That is
General Bonaparte.
All right.
So the Russian infantry under Bagration is charging into your little forested area. They've overrun the guns, and you happen to get caught up by an eager Russian soldier who stabbed you in the leg. Luckily, your guard rushed forward, killed him, and then rushed you to the rear. You are surrounded by breaking and fleeing men for the most part. There is some old guard near to you, which are in okay condition. beyond that, you can't see little more of the battlefield and where you're at.
Okay. I'm going to organize a defense of the woods with the units that I still have available to me, including the artillery that I see on the other side. So the 11th Infantry Division, both blocks of the Old Guard. I'm going to try my best to rally units that are currently withdrawing, and if I try to get as many units to hold this position as possible.
Got it. Thank you. All right, General Uvarov. You have, for the most part, broken the French to your southwest, but your cavalry that you sent north, unfortunately, were overrun and are breaking. They did break a cuirassier unit, but the remaining French were enough to break them, sending them fleeing. You receive word from the northeast that French cavalry were seen charging up the rear, and so the rest of your division, which was recovering, took it upon themselves to countercharge and try and protect the rear, but you receive an urgent courier informing you that they are breaking and being overrun.
Roger, okay. Well, I am ironically remembering a quote by a French general that this seems like the best time to hang on. The French Guard, the French line that is by Semenovskaya, how solid do they look? Do they look like they're relatively formed up?
They're in square formation.
Like the first Guard division, the third Guard, the third Grenadier, and the okay. So they're. Oh, sorry. The young Grenadiers are still holding.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Those guys look definitely shaky. And to my west, there's a French infantry regiment in the rear of what is, I presume, the redoubt.
Mm-hmm.
And Bessier is to my north. Okay. I'm going to take my all available cavalry that I can grab, and we are going northwest and trying to take out the Jaegers, Bessier, the 3rd Grenadier, the French 3rd Grenadiers. Basically, I'm just going to go northwest and try to take down the Guard.
Got it.
Before my right flank collapses.
Okay. Thank you.
The redoubts and Russians out west.
Hey, you stole my dice.
It's my dice.
No.
Just kidding. Here you go.
It's the community dice. Share.
Communal dice. Okay, I'm gonna rule for the death of the Guard in the north.
Oh yeah, what are the rules for commandeering artillery?
Yes.
If the commander doesn't order it spiked, that loses it. Then when it's captured, it can just be turned around by whoever captures it.
Okay, not to be that guy, but
Go for it.
But
Are you guys rolling for?
the Russian cavalry has reached Bonaparte again.
Are you guys rolling for this?
oh, you guys are gone. Can somebody shatter this thing, please?
You just hit number 3 while you're over it to shatter it.
I
Are the
cannot.
7th and 23rd being rolled for?
Which one shatter these guys? Shatter.
Shatter. Them.
Like that?
First guard did. Right here. These guys.
Shatter.
No, not these guys.
That's
No, not the ones in square. The guard here.
Wait, did you roll melee for these guys?
I'll just say I have. Done. The shadow these guys too.
These guys?
Yep. No, whatever. Shatter them all. Shatter them. This.
Actually, this guy. This guy.
How is Bagration still going?
Yeah,
Oh,
both
this
sides
guy?
rapidly running out of troops here.
There we go.
Okay, well, this guy should chain route.
Alright,
So, and that's gonna cause this guy to chain route.
So let's do, so these guys are all...
I don't know whether we should do the chain route rule here. I didn't really roll for this one properly.
Okay,
I rolled for it.
Okay, fine. We're rolling then.
Wow, so
I throw this guy in.
Okay, the horse
I don't
artillery,
know.
you get to shoot at him.
Yeah, have him shoot.
Ooh, what's it gonna be? 2 hits.
That's not enough.
It's not, that breaks him.
Oh, hell no. Goodbye.
Yep, that's gone. Poof. I think that could reach that.
The lone horse artillery here.
Yikes.
This is a nasty fight.
Yeah, I got a roll for Napoleon and Nate.
Oh, let it
Oh,
be
wait,
over
hold on.
already.
If
please.
they die, then maybe the Russians lose the battle but win the war.
And Juno's gonna go
say
and
Napoleon.
Okay, Napoleon is safe again.
Plot armor.
Nate has rolled a 6. And he's safe. Okay. He's just taking another injury.
What's going on at this point?
Oh, and then there's Lefebvre as well. Okay.
Umpire ruling a clusterfuck.
Okay. Lefebvre. Rolled a 4. So he's fine. Another injury. These guys have to be running away, though.
Yeah, when the game is in its end phase, nobody really puts out many dispatches.
Okay, that's gone as well.
Attack more.
Damn. And then they're just screwed.
Looks like Bagratian's attack is stalled finally.
Shattered.
Can we call it
Yeah, there we
then?
What's that?
Can we call it then?
Yeah, we're calling it.
Wait, should Ney surrender? Because I feel like he's kind of overwhelmed.
I mean, he's
got stopped.
Okay, so question: what the fuck happened on this field?
Are we forgetting about these guys?
No, they're getting pulled back.
Everyone's just exhausted.
French victory, barely, very, 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 very deadly French victory. Yeah, okay. Go ahead and bring everyone to the lobby.
Okay.
I don't even know
Okay.
what's out of here.
Oh, snap.
Good game.
Well, a lot of dead people.
Yeah, we all died simultaneously. It's actually not over. We're all dead.
You're all in heaven. You're in Kriegsspiel heaven. Alright. First question. First of all, thanks everyone for playing the game. It was insane and fun.
Thanks for hosting.
So we'll start real quick before I show the screen and kind of give a high-level overview. The CICs, Kutuzov, do you think you won or lost?
I think it's a historical. I think it is a bloodier historical outcome, which means I guess the Russians lose tactically at least.
Okay. Right.
Unless Bagration managed to grab Napoleon, which in that case we won the war. But
Yeah. All right.
Like a chunk of thigh meat.
But Bonaparte, what do you think?
I am gonna be on the wishful side and say my left wing crushed the north, and my guard cavalry took the Great Redoubt, and I held in the woods. So I'm gonna go ahead and say I won.
Okay. No, I don't want to share that. Okay, can you guys see my screen? Okay.
Yeah, try to deduce what this is.
Yeah, that's right. even looking at it, you still can't tell. So I ran the center. I'll let Kermit and Book talk about the combat on their sides. And the center, we started with the artillery barrage from both sides. There wasn't much combat for a while, till the second half of the game. And then, ironically, right when Bagration went south to help in Utitsa was right when Ney charged his position, which was actually a misunderstanding of orders. I think Ney was supposed to go something more like this, or maybe like that. But I guess it worked out mostly. So then we had a great French charge kind of into the center between the Flèches and the Great Redoubt. They took a lot of artillery fire as they came in, but then we're pushing a lot in this area. That was the center. Towards the end, I think Bagration was the Russian MVP because he went south and helped save Utitsa, and then went north and practically captured Bonaparte. It was very close. Countercharged Ney, broke Ney's corps, and was threatening the Old Guard and all of the French routed troops. Unfortunately, at the very end, he just didn't have enough men. They're too tired to do it. And what he'll soon find out is that French cavalry are coming in the rear. Very problematic. That's the center. Let's have Kermit talk about what happened in the south, where he ran combat.
All right. Yep. So this is my first combat game. Quite fun. So I had Juno and Poniatowski, who were the same guy. They were here and here, and they slammed literally the first turn. Tukajov, I can never pronounce their name. And that basically destroyed Tukajov's command over the course of like an hour. And Tukajov himself should have died if James hadn't saved him. But at the end of the day, most of his command was routed, but managed to fall back to around here, and would come into clutch later when, as Ney was pushing in the center, they would come up here and basically plug the line just long enough for Bagration, who, as James mentioned, came down here to help Tukachev survive, basically, and then immediately went back north as soon as he realized that Juno was actually noping out of there. Juno, for his part, right after he took... Basically, as soon as he took the village proper, Bagration arrived, and he realized he was outmatched. So he took his stolen Russian cannons and just went all the way back because his front rank was pretty well shattered. And so he went back here. He sat here for quite a while, actually, to reform his lines, and then went back right at the end to finish what he started. His rear guard was very valiant, but they got captured. They got pretty overwhelmed by Bagration. So those Italians are not making it home. And then I also witnessed, helped with Bagration's triumphant charge back in the center, and it was I who rolled for the fates of Napoleon, Bagration, Ney and Lefebvre, who all somehow survived with some semi-minor wounds despite hordes of men falling around them.
All right, thanks, Kermit. Book had the northern combat.
Yeah, so I had Brunhannes and Mildovich, and it basically devolved into this giant slugfest in Borodino that the French won very handily, and then I cannot pronounce Milordevanich actually made a really awesome kind of successive retreat and managed to with some help over here completely shatter all of Brunhannes' core and almost all of Devout's. So this is what used to be them and that. So I thought they did a really awesome job. And honestly, if it wasn't for all of these cavalry over here, I would definitely give the game to the Russians. Because I feel like they're doing the best definitely on this flank. And then over here, they're the only one. They still have some intact units, whereas the French are kind of falling apart a little. So, yeah, I feel like this was the deciding factor. But yeah, awesome game, James. Thanks for everybody who played.
Yeah, I'm really glad we got all the umpire help that we got because we needed it. It was a big game. All right, let's go through the rest of the umpires. Just kind of share your experience, any major highlights for the people that you were umpiring for, and then we'll go through the players. So, working down the list, trying to find the next umpire. Umpire D-Day.
Yeah, so I mainly for Lavrov, and basically, yeah, he was basically pretty much sitting in the center, and with all the other commanders constantly leaving and coming back, he pretty much was in charge of that, pretty much the center for a bit of the foot chase. And yeah, he was able to stall long enough from that major attack, which was fun to watch.
All right.
Then turn it around.
Umpire Great Gold.
Yep. I'm about to fall asleep, so I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. I umpired for. Who did I umpire for? Murat and Davu, I believe. Right? I think yeah.
Yes.
Excellent players, both of them. Round of applause for winning the game. As to react to what Book said, I think in the north there was a little bit more than what he titled as some help. Half the Russian army just decided to up from the center and come north, and including the guard, and barrel into the cavalry and Davu's corps, which they fought valiantly and held on despite the hordes of Russians coming onto them, and managed to pull this one out for the French. So well done to them. I would say that I think the whole umpire team thought that the French were going to win this game handily, but I think what really worked in favor of the Russians was defeating the enemy in detail, which was explained in some detail previously. So that's it. Thank you for the game. Thank you for allowing me to umpire.
That's Great Gold. Umpire Leaf handled all the dispatches. Any particularly funny dispatches you saw?
No, all of them were normal except Chiefs ones too. Tuchkov, I believe, ignore my previous dispatches, even though he didn't write any to Tuchkov before. I thank you all for 50-something dispatches. I had a lot of fun today. And my hands hurt.
I gotta say, from my point of view, it was really funny seeing, what's his name? Junot receive a message from Bonaparte telling him to hold Ustia right after Junot had abandoned it.
Well, I'm not very happy with what happened in the south, but It's fine. It happens. War happens.
All right.
More happens.
Umpire Sean.
So yeah, I umpired around the Great Redoubt area, and that was mostly static for the first little bit, and then like a cavalcade of orders came in, and it all kind of got like very confusing very quickly, because there was a ton of artillery smoke. It seemed to me like the players didn't really have a great idea necessarily of what the shape of the battle was. And so that was reflected in some of the decisions that lower commanders made. Yeah, that's what I have to say.
Thank you. All right. We'll go through the players. Everyone can. There's a lot of you, so kind of just share your overall experience quickly and any major highlights, anything you think you did well, and maybe something you would have done better next time. So we got Barclay de Tolly. He can't talk, so you'll have to type it in the after party. I can't pronounce his name, but Baharnau, chill.
Barnahay, I think.
Okay.
Barharnay.
Eugene.
Okay, so I didn't really expect any action. I was like, okay, we're just gonna defend this point. And the first thing that happened was they charged me in Borodino. So I countercharged, and then I got hit with artillery. And then they started retreating because it turns out I routed them somehow. So I started charging and charging and charging, and I thought we had them on their last legs. I literally sent my cav to finish off some of their commanders, and then I see the aftermath, and apparently my entire corps broke, so...
Well done. Alright.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Bessier?
Alright, we basically sat in place for half the game, thinking that the French corps in the north would come sweeping down south, and there's a bunch of confusion because we didn't really know what was going on. No one really dispatched towards us what happened, and there's all the smoke, we couldn't really see much, so we did attack, but somehow the old guard got confused and were shot at pretty badly, but we were somehow able to manage to take the redoubt and fletches, so yeah, we didn't really know what happened next. But I believe to the end of the game, we saw General Bagration somewhere, and I did try to give the order to have him captured, so I don't know if he was captured or not. Well, yeah, I had cavalry behind him, so...
He was not. Alright, Bonaparte.
Well, that was a very confusing battle, and quite a few orders got lost or misinterpreted, but I understand it happens. At a certain point, I didn't receive updates or get orders taken for like an hour, so that was kind of unfortunate. And then Nay's attack on the center was also a big miscommunication, which we still won in the end, so no harm, no foul. But I am pretty happy with the performance of all my subordinates, and I think that